Alright guys, so let's talk about 47 Meters Down Uncaged, which is the sequel to 47 Meters Down. And by sequel, I mean it is a movie in which girls are trapped underwater with a shark. And it's connected. And it's directed by the same guy who directed the first movie. So you've got that connection, I guess. But this is an in-name only sequel because it's not... You don't know if they go down 47 meters. I don't think so. They just go... It's these characters that go down into these these Mayan temples underground, and you don't know how far down they go. They go down deep, but it might not be 47 meters. So it's just so funny that this is called 47 Meters Down, the sequel, Uncaged. But honestly, that makes it fun with the schlocky like name for the movie, like Uncaged. Like I just think that's really fun. And honestly, going to this movie, I was just going to be like, oh no, I'm probably not going to have a lot of fun watching this, but I guess I get the negatives passed first. This movie, for me, I don't have a lot of negatives, but the ones that stick with me is that this movie has so many unintentionally funny moments when it's trying to be super serious. Like, there are moments where like a horrific thing will happen, and then it will have like a slow-mo shot of a character screaming, and they look so funny because they like pause it in such a bad time moment where like the character has a reaction that's just so funny in a way on accident that there were some unintentional funny moments in this movie. It cracks me up how this movie can be that unintentionally funny when it's trying to be so serious. And it's not like I don't think they're trying to be that way. It's just some of these characters' reactions whenever like somebody gets eaten or somebody gets attacked, it'll pause in slow-mo on their face, and they're making the most awkward reaction. And you can see they're trying, like these actors, but it just pauses in a way where it's so silly. And it's not a huge negative because it was kind of funny, but it just took away from the fear of the movie in ways and moments. And this movie is, again, like basic shark attack movie, where like I said, these four girls go down in Mexico. They go down underwater into these like Mayan temples that are underwater, and of course a shark awakens out of these temples. So it's kind of interesting. It does have an interesting idea on that. These characters are basic, extremely basic, but you're here for the thrills. And honestly, in terms of thrills, this movie has some very well executed jump scares where it genuinely surprised me. Like, I sat there like, there was a moment in this movie where I never jump at jump scares because I know I've seen so many horror movies that I know whenever they time these jump scares, they're typically close to the same. And in this movie, there were moments where I literally jumped in my seat because there was a perfectly executed jump scare in this movie. And there's a couple, but there was one in particular where the shark just appears, and it is one of the most like best jump scares I've ever had in my life. It's one of the best jump scares I've ever seen. It genuinely surprised me. And this movie is very, very thrilling and very effective, even though you've seen all this before. And I love the fact that you've seen this movie before, but this movie has so many thrills in it that despite the silly moments of this movie, I think that this is awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. It's something that I know fans of the genre will enjoy. I feel like it does jump scares good enough to where you look at it differently from a couple of the other recent shark attack movies that have come out. So I'm really glad that I enjoyed this one. And I liked the first one too. I thought the first one was great as well. I did enjoy the first one a lot, and I thought it was effective. And I thought this was effective in another way. And I really enjoyed that they're doing. Hopefully they keep doing these. Hopefully they'll have like a franchise of these movies, because I really dug both of these movies. And this one in particular, having some dumb moments in it, doesn't deter away from the fact that I really, really enjoyed just the thrills and the fun of this. This was such a fun, scary movie, and it got me in a couple moments where I was genuinely surprised in this movie that I thought would just be mediocre. And people will argue with me, yeah, this movie is mediocre, and I'm not going to deny that. I just thought the thrills in this movie worked so well, and I really, really dug the hell out of this movie. It was really, really entertaining. really a worthy surprise. I really enjoyed 47 Meters Down Uncaged. This is one that I really, really enjoyed. So tell me down below if you saw 47 Meters Uncaged, and tell me what you thought of it. You might just like it or hate it. I enjoyed it a lot. So so that's my video, and also check my links down below for our Facebook page, Horror Enthusiast 101, and like my Twitter, my Patreon, all these things underneath in the description below. And thank you guys again. Subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching.